that for $1 million of real estate. All right. You know what? I'm gonna have to end this live because I don't think you're hearing me. I'm also no longer alone in the gym. You hear me, fam? You hear me? All right. I just gave you all the play. Now you guys need to actually study the play. I showed you where to get them from. You're gonna go on to Zillow, look for multifamilies, looking for deals that are $1 million or close to $1 million that give you 4 units in one property. And then I showed you how to actually save it up. And what do you know what? Actually, let's talk about this. What do you need for your credit score? All right, I'm gonna do another set. I'm gonna do another set and then come back to y'all. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna save those last 5 minutes. I'm gonna save those last 5 minutes. But we gonna publish that. All right, calm me down. 10. Boom. All right, that was 10. How much can you bench? I have no idea. All right, credit score. This is the last thing. This is the last thing that we're gonna talk about. When it comes to credit score, this is factually how you set up your credit score so that when you go to the bank, damn, I feel like I'm giving away too much game. It's fine. It's fine. This is what we're about. This is why we go live. Okay. When you go to the bank, this is what your credit score needs to look like. First of all, if you're not at a 720, don't go to the bank. Here is how you get a 720. One, your credit utilization needs to be less than 10%. The sweet spot is between 1 and 4%. I don't know how to do that, Void, but maybe one day I'll figure it out. I'm new to this. Between 1 and 4%, that's what your utilization needs to be at. Don't have more than 2 inquiries in the last 2 years. No more than 2 inquiries. Your payment history, 100%, obviously. That's not sorted, then you can send me an email, we can get you right. But make sure that your payment history is 100%. No missed payments. Your length of credit history needs to be at least 5 years. No, if you don't have that, there's ways to get around that. You can get someone added onto your credit by authorized user, or you can pay for a trade line. Is that worth it to get to $1 million of real estate? Yeah, you'd probably pay someone maybe two, three, $400 to get onto their credit card. That would give you a credit score boost that you could actually get that house to get that property. One deal, $1 million. That's what you're looking at. If you go to the credit score, if you go to the bank with this credit score, this credit profile, you will more than likely get through on this property. You'll get pre-approved, you get good rates, and then obviously make sure that you have no derogatory remarks, no bankruptcies, obviously, right? And then also the total number of accounts. If you only have two credit cards in your name, that's not enough. You maybe want to have 4 or 5 credit cards. If you have a student loan, that's good. Have something like a utility in your name, something you can increase your trade lines. I have maybe 10 credit cards in my credit profile, right? Why? I'm not using all of them. They're just sitting there because my credit utilization is like 3, 4%. I don't use my credit cards. I just use them for the credit profile. You understand? Don't get credit cards to get into debt. Get them to build money. Get them to build assets. Get them to build real estate. Yeah, this is a lot of free game I'm giving to you guys. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save this live so that we can publish it after because it's actually really good. Thank you guys for your energy, but I'm gonna let you guys go because I'm gonna finish this workout and get the heck out of here. I'm going shopping.